Another thing again you need to do as well is for you to talk less and act more. We have too many talkers everywhere. This is what I want to do in 5 years' time. This is what I want to do. Stop talking.
Start acting it.
Start acting. Because people don't celebrate you for your ideas. People celebrate you for your results. We have lots of talkers, and we have less people who take action to get results. And it's only those people that take action that gets the results.
Another thing I want to bring to the fore right now, I'm talking from a point of view where I have talked to some entrepreneurs, young ones who have ideas of making it big in life, you understand?
Okay.
And thank God they didn't go the fraudster way, but wanting to go the right way. But you find out that some steps they take rather, don't actually push them into that direction, and they become frustrated in time. Talking about what you just said about the social media and what have you, most youths these days, if it's not BB Naija, if it's not this and that, I don't know, and they want to actually be big in life, but they fail to understand that that device in their hands should be able to propel them to that next level with the business they have. I was talking to you before we went on that, or while we were on that break rather, that if your phone, the phone you use right now, cannot subscribe itself, or the car you're driving right now cannot provide money to fuel and maintain itself, then why are you riding that car?
It's a waste. It's a liability. That's why I tell people, I said, that's what brings me to the last point of how you can transit from local to global. Cultivate destiny, relationship, and network. Cultivating relationship is one thing. Cultivating destiny relationship. When I mean destiny, relationship, and network, people always say, or people always hear the quotes, your network determines your net worth. People don't understand the meaning of that. Now, how can a young man that is doing business or starting business be frustrated because he has taken the wrong step? Because you didn't get one thing does not mean there are several other things you can't achieve. That's why you need to be able to learn how to do what you do and distribute it into different portfolios. We started as an IT company. And today, from IT, we're doing a variety of things. We're doing printing, we're doing branding, we're doing consulting, and from one thing that we started with, you need to learn how to distribute what you do into different portfolios. So if that young entrepreneur, you're out there, and then you are doing that same thing, using one-way traffic, there's no way it can work. See, business has actually moved. You understand? Business has evolved from the way it used to be 10 years ago, 5 years ago, and it keeps evolving. You must understand that one thing that you must consistently do is to think of new ways to expand your business and what you do every day, as in terms of delivery, as in terms of customer service, as in terms of advertisement, as in terms of sales. So if you have the right network, look at that young entrepreneur now. If he fixes himself in the right groups, right social groups, right social network, and he is able to connect himself with the right set of people physically, you see, he will get to where he's going to faster. I'm telling you the truth. It will get there faster.
Because basically, you even need people to push you to the next level.
Exactly. You can't do successfully well in business without these three categories of people. Those underneath you, those at your level, and those above you. You need them at different points in time in business. Those above you will be able to give you a helping hand when you need it, and they drag you up to connect you with those that are at their level. Those at your level will be able to reason with you and reminisce on some issues with you as it pertains, okay, particular challenge you're facing. Okay, I've seen this before. This was how I tackled it and all that. You can have people at your level reason those things out with you. And those beneath you are people that you can actually ask for help, one or two. Okay, I have so much work that are actually pressuring me right now. Maybe I can sublet some of them to you so that I can have my delivering time on point. That's how it works. The future of business is collaboration. See, that's why part of...
You can't have it all.
Exactly. That's why I tell people, irrespective of our global vision as a business, as a company, of wanting to become a brand that will be known globally and all that, I tell people what we want to do is to become local, to become locally recognized, and then globally accepted. We're going global on that. You must work out your own business strategy to make sure that your business go local. Let it be locally recognized and globally accepted. And before then, there are some people, they've not actually, try to, dominate their local terrain, and then they want to go global. You must solve problems, because if you want to just transit from just where you are right now to go global. People at the global scene are going to call. They will call people here and verify.
If you're really relevant.
Do you know this person? They want to. I had a speaking engagement in UK I was supposed to go for, and immediately they accepted my offer and asked me, okay, like how much you charge and all stuff like that. They made some calls. They went to the internet and checked my profile. What has this guy done? What are his jobs? They went to social media. That's why I tell people, young people these days, you have to be very careful of what you post on social media.
Key, brother.
Sometimes you go for some interviews, they'll tell you, I will get back to you. They never get back to you. They've seen some things about you on social media that will actually be tarnish the reputation of that establishment if they get you associated with the company.
I want to key into that because recently I was having a talk with Kylie Johnson also, and a spare time, I think it was one of the lunch time, and we were just talking while we were having lunch, and it got to me, and I was like, it's about time some persons go back and start deleting some pictures, start deleting some comments you made back then, because like you said, these are some reasons why you go for interview. Even while you're there in the interview room, they ask you your name, and while you're there, the fact that they don't even look at you doesn't even, they're trying to see your details on social media. And they see some funny pictures about you. They say this one can really not represent us. And you wonder how qualified you are, but you cannot get that job.
So that's the reason why you see a lot of graduates in the streets. They don't know that some things they've done years ago, you know, you can't be too careful. Let's be see. You can't be too careful enough. But
that's why it's always good to go back. Go back and delete. Go back and probably edit.
And, you know, edit those stuff. That's why it's reputation is everything.
Key.
Perception is everything. No matter how you carry yourself, the way people see you is what actually moves you, you know, to a particular extent where you can be able to be a force and authority to be reckoned with. So you must ensure that cultivating good, sound social capital is the route for you to be able to get every other kind of capital that you need to work for you. And before you're there, you know, you get it straight and then you're already flying.